Here's another episode of 9mm versus 38 Special and short barrels, and today what we have is the Hornady critical defense ammunition. This has been one of my favorite ammunitions over the years. I just really like the ammunition for some reason. The 38 Special is a 110 grain plus P rated at 1090 feet per second. The 9mm is a 115 grain standard pressure and it is rated at 1140 feet per second. Just a side note on this ammunition, there is no plus P version of the 9mm in critical defense. You'd be surprised at how many people come on my channel, new visitors, and complain that I'm doing unfair testing by not using a particular ammunition that does not exist. But these are the best options for these particular cartridges and calibers. So as always, we're going to go through the chronograph, see what kind of velocity and accuracy we get at the same time. And then we're going to go through the Juggernaut box, which contains a 1 3/4 inch pack of bologna, followed by 1/4 inch medium density fiberboard. Has 4 layers of denim on the front and then water jugs in the back to catch that projectile. So let's see how close to rated velocity we get, what kind of accuracy and ballistic performance we get with the critical defense ammunition, 9mm versus 38 Special and short barrels. So let's get started. Alright, we're about 4 yards from the chronograph, about 5 yards from the target. We'll see what kind of velocity and accuracy we get with a 9mm through this diamond back pistol. 1087, 1089, 1091, 1103, 1075. So really not bad off from the rated velocity. Pretty impressed with those velocity numbers. Now let's see how the 38 Special compares. Alright, 38 Special critical defense to the snub-nosed barrel. We'll see how close we get to the 1090 feet per second rated velocity. 881, 968, 934, 940, 957. So pretty good velocity, except a couple of them are really low velocity there, especially the one. That's a little bit strange, but the average is pretty decent for what it is. Now let's hit the ballistic box and see what we get for damage between the 9mm and the 38 Special. Alright, 9mm critical defense. We'll see what kind of damage it does through the bologna pack and into water jugs. Alright, this is very good. The bologna pack has shredded. The first water jug is absolutely destroyed. Here's our impact through the denim, and it just took the whole side of this bologna pack right off. The exit through the particle board is really, really big. Now let's see what we got in water jugs. First jug, it just exploded it out to where it hits the side of the Juggernaut box. That's about as big as it's going to get for explosion of that first jug. Second jug, there's a hole out the back here. And there's a mark in the third jug, although it's not leaking, and the bullet is on the table. And what we got is absolutely perfect expansion, about 1.5 times that I can tell right here. However, it did not penetrate the third jug, and the third jug is typically what I would consider to be on par with really good performing ammunition. We should get one more jug than that. The back of the third jug hitting the fourth jug will be perfect, so a little bit low on penetration. Now let's see how the 38 Special compares. Alright, let's see how the 38 Special critical defense does. See what kind of damage we get to the bologna pack. Alright, good shot placement. And we got is pretty similar to what we had with the 9mm, except the pack didn't fall apart. So the damage out the back of the particle board is about the same as the 9mm. And the damage to the bologna pack is just a little bit less than the 9mm. Now let's see what we got in water jugs. First jug has a lot of damage, but it's a little bit less than the 9mm. Jug 2, it looks like we went clean through jug 2. I see an impact in jug 3 and it's leaking. No impact out the back of jug 3, but the bullet and the plug is in jug 3. And what I'm seeing here is roughly the same thing going on. It looks a little bit different the way that it expanded, almost as if it hit with more energy even though it hit with less energy, which is kind of a little bit strange, but overall about the same. So how would I rank the critical defense ammunition based on this test in short barrels? I would say both are pretty acceptable. The 9mm had a lot less recoil than most 9mm rounds in that particular pistol. The 38 Special, about the same on average with everything else. So both did pretty well, and I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rank both of these about an 8. They both are pretty good ammunition. They're pretty good go-to ammunition. They work real well. Pretty good quality. The recoil is pretty low, and they work. A little bit less penetration than what would be desirable with the 9mm, but acceptable. And perfect penetration, maybe a little bit less than perfect with the 38 Special because we did not actually damage the back of the third jug. So overall, pretty good ammunition. I would have no hesitation buying it. It's available pretty much everywhere, and it works pretty well. So that's what you get in short barrels with the critical defense ammunition in 9mm versus 38 Special. So as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.